Hi everyone, Tracey LeBeau from In Pure Harmony. The website again is www.inpureharmony.com. So I don't know if you've ever had one of these days, but today I'm having one of those days where I am very drained of my energy, a little bit overwhelmed, and just feeling a little bit of tension and stress. So if you do feel that way sometimes, one thing you need to know is that stress can be hazardous to your health. Stress will raise your heart rate, increase cortisol levels, cause inflammation, heart disease, and all kinds of chronic disease, especially chronic stress. If you are constantly putting your body in that elevated cortisol level, which is the fight or flight mode all the time, you are going to start to eventually feel health impacts of that constant stress. So what I am going to do today, and what I like to do when I am feeling that level of stress that I am today, is to do some deep breathing. So deep breathing will help. Number one, helps to make me feel relaxed, relieves the tension, brings my stress levels down quite a few notches, and it will help to reduce my heart rate, especially when doing it on a regular basis. You will start to lower that heart rate. And it also brings down the cortisol levels so that they don't have damaging toxifying effects on your body, because when we are in, like I said, when you're in constant stress mode, you are flooding your body with cortisol, which can become toxic on a constant level. And so you are able to bring your heart rate down, reduce those cortisol levels, feel more relaxed, and you're also eliminating toxins when you're deep breathing. So the exercise that I use for deep breathing is I like to sit either on the floor. You can see right here I'm sitting on a yoga mat, or you can sit on a chair or a bench, something like this height. You just want to make sure, for me, I need something that high. For me, you want to make sure that your feet are flat on the floor. The important thing when you're breathing is to have your spine straight, have your muscles relaxed, have your eyes closed. So we're going to go through some of those steps. So the first thing is sitting on the floor. You can sit cross-legged, you can sit full lotus, you can sit half lotus. If it's better for you to sit on your knees, that's fine, as I said, or on a floor with your feet straight. You just want to make sure your spine is completely straight all the way up, all the way to the crown of the head, imagining a string on the ceiling, just kind of tugging at your head to keep it aligned with your spine. For your hands, I like to keep my palms up. It gives me that feeling of surrender. It gives me the feeling of not holding my tension. I tend to hold my fists together or my fingers together, but when my palms are flat up, I'm less likely to do that. I also like to keep the sign of the union for yoga. And sometimes I keep my hands like this in my lap as well. So palms up again, but both of them together, one on top of the other. The other thing you want to do is keep your shoulders back and your chest open and forward so that you are able to open up and let the energy flow, let the air flow freer. When you are breathing, you want to breathe slowly in and slowly out. You want to have your eyes closed. So one thing that's important is paying attention to the breathing as it's coming in, noticing what does it feel like. Is it cold? Is it warm? Is it fast? Can you feel it in your stomach, and then in your lungs, and then in your throat? Can you feel it going back down? The other thing is that when your eyes are closed, sometimes we can be distracted by thoughts or sounds that might be going on around us. I do sometimes use yoga music. I don't have it on here. I didn't want it to drown out what I was while I was talking. but some meditation music, instrumental music, anything that's relaxing. Sometimes nature sounds are good. And if you're still feeling distracted, sometimes, like I said, it helps to just keep bringing yourself back to the breath. So if you feel yourself getting distracted, just remind yourself to go back and pay attention to what that breath feels like, or paying attention to bringing your focus into the space between your eyes in the center of your brow, which is called the third eye in yoga. So if you do find that it's hard at first to breathe slowly and deeply, sometimes it helps to count. So I often recommend people count to 6 on the inhale, hold it at the top for 2, and then exhale for a count of 6 as well. Really, that slow exhale is what's helping to relax the tension and bring down the heart rate. So we tend to kind of do a slow breath and then just let it out really quick, but we're not really getting all the benefits of the stress reduction. We're also not getting the benefits of the detoxification, because when we do deep breathing, we are releasing toxins from our lungs into the air. So you want to make sure your eyes are closed, so it tends to look like this. And as you are breathing, if you notice any tension in any part of your body, for me, my tension manifests in my neck and shoulders. So throughout the whole day, I'm like constantly reminding myself my shoulders back and down, and taking a few breaths. But as you're exhaling, exhale through any tension in your body and try to relax it a little bit more gradually with each breath, and that will help to make you feel really relaxed when you're done. So I hope this helps you to alleviate some of your stress. You can do it once a day, you can do it 5 times a day, you can do it for 3 to 5 minutes, you can do it for an hour. It doesn't matter, you will gain benefit no matter how long you do it or how frequently you do it. And if you do it every day, it will eventually make some major impacts to your stress life as well as your health. So I hope you have a great night, everyone, and I'm going to continue doing some deep breathing for myself before I go to bed. Have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow.